It is Thursday, December 25th. Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a great day or evening wherever you are. I'm T. Waldron, and I'm not joined by my cat Pumpkin because I'm out in my car. Everybody except Fractal in the house is sleeping, and I had family sleep over last night, which was such a blessing. But yeah, they're all still asleep. We were up really late, till like 2 in the morning, having a good time. Yeah, so I hope you're having a great day. Let's see. Yeah, I journaled in the hallway this morning, and everybody was asleep except Fractal, and she joined me for a little while and then she left. But I hope you're having a great day or evening wherever you are. Let's do a little deep breathing. So we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. And inhale. And as we inhale, we're going to inhale a healing energy, healing oxygen. And imagine it going to every cell of your body and strengthening you, raising your vibration, giving you energy, and healing anything you need healed, whether it's physical or emotional or spiritual. And exhale, or anything else. And exhale any tension, any stress. It doesn't belong to you. You don't have to hold on to it, and let it stay out. Let that breath stay empty. And then inhale. And hold it. And exhale. And inhale. Hold it. And exhale. And leave it out. And inhale. Hold it. And exhale. Excellent. Keep breathing as slowly and deeply as long as you need. Hey, good morning, Kevin. What a nice Christmas present. It's good to see you. Hey, Art. Good morning. And Merry Christmas to you as well. Yeah, I hope you're having a great day. Kevin, I hope you're not working today, but I understand if you have to. But it's great to see you. It's been a little while. Yeah, so I've got company. Family stayed over last night, and it's kind of our tradition. My two kids, they've been sleeping over the last couple Christmases, and I'm like, hey guys, I want you to do an art project with me. So, my son's been working on this mirror for the past 3 years. So one year we painted it. The last year we did like decoupage with paper on it. And this year I said, I want each little section to represent a multiverse. And they thought I was nuts. They're like, Mom, what the heck are you talking about? And I said, yeah. I said, because there's multiverses right next to each other, and everyone is different, and everyone is special, and I like that idea, and I want the mirror to the center is the mirror, and then around the edge, there's all these different little areas, and they have all different designs in them. So we took all like my craft supplies, and we just put them on the table, and we did it. We were up till 2 in the morning. But it was so much fun. But at first we were kind of tired because we didn't start till like 10:30, but we did it. It's done. So I can't wait to hang it up. Yeah, so I hope you're having a good one. Let's see. So I did journal this morning. I did not get up and meditate at 3:45 because that would have been just not feasible. But I'll meditate once everybody leaves. But I want to say a blessed day to you and a happy Christmas. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And I hope your day is joyous and peaceful, and that you spend some time for you. I'm in my car, as I said, because everybody's still sleeping. Pumpkin's inside, so if you tuned in for Pumpkin, my apologies. I didn't want to take her out here just because I don't know how she would feel about that. And she probably would not be relaxed. Oh, and here's a little cheers to you. Stay hydrated. As I was carrying my phone in yesterday, I put my water bottle and phone in my little pouch pocket, and my water bottle leaked, and I think I might have messed up my phone because it looks really foggy to me. So I hope it goes away. I'm going to probably put it in a bag of rice or something and hope for the best. But cheers to you. Oh yeah, I have some notes here of stuff I want to talk about. For one, I want to say thank you so much for being here on this beautiful day. Thank you. I appreciate that. Your time, energy, and attention are the three most valuable commodities we have. And I appreciate you choosing to spend them with me. So thank you. Now, in the past, I would feel lonely on Christmas, because I'm not in a, romantic relationship. And I would think about all the things that I'm missing that I thought other people had and that I thought were important. And I think that's a common thing. We look around and we want to, I wish I had a family. And I sometimes would think about how my life could be different. Okay. And, it's a good time for reflection. I used to think how many years I'd wasted in a one-sided marriage. I was thinking and hoping and arrogantly praying that my ex would somehow change and create a loving and supportive partnership, and not knowing that this was impossible, because until I got to know and love myself, I could not expect anyone else to do that. So, even just stopping from being the victim and saying, oh, I did all this for the relationship and nothing, I didn't, and you know what, I wasn't perfect, but I did my best. But you know what, it wasn't on a level that could receive the kind of love I was seeking. I didn't have it for myself. So that's my message to you today, is be the person you want to be with. And back when my divorce first happened, yeah, Kevin, that's so true. Everything is a learning experience, and that's how we can justify it and heal ourselves from that. Yeah, helpful versus unhelpful beliefs. Yeah. Is it helpful or unhelpful to compare myself to others, to get validation to others, to succeed in life? Oh, that's a great question, Jacksonville kid. Yeah, I find that I used to compare myself to others, and that was a never-ending hamster wheel. It's like, oh, I would compare myself to that person, and then I might achieve it, and then I'd see somebody else who did something different or better that I thought, and I'm like, oh, now I got to do this. That is a waste of your time in my book, okay? It is helpful to I only compare myself now to who I was yesterday. I really, really had to let go of all that. And it's hard because society tells us to do that. Work tells us to do that. A lot of times our families tell us to do it. Sometimes friends, sometimes, different groups. So we have to look within. We can, that's, and with God's help. I'm not saying you're alone in this, because you're not, which is so beautiful too. And it's not any specific religion. It's just know that you have a soul, and your soul is part of God, and you always have that support, whether you know it or not. And the fact that you are allowed to not know it is the sign of the power and the omnipotence there. Yeah, that's a great question. Hey, welcome, Danny Butler. Good morning to you as well. Yeah, I will. When I go back in, I'm out in the car because everybody's still sleeping in there. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to put some color on. I'm out here in my car and everybody's still napping. So I don't know what time they're going to get up, but it's okay. I'm just happy we're together, which was another gift, because this past June, like I did things. Well, let me go through this, because I did write some notes, and then I want to, then we can talk. But, so this channel, oh wait, what did I say here? Yeah, how many years I'd wasted. I wasted 21 years in a one-sided marriage, I thought. But you know what? It was a learning experience. It was learning what I will not have, what I would I deserve better then? I want to be with, first I want to be with someone who loves me, like, which is myself. And then after that, then I could be the person I want to be. Be the person I want to date, be the person I want to love. And in doing that, it's been a wonderful journey. Um so yeah, it was impossible to find someone who would be that partner that I wanted until I took the time, attention, and energy to get to know and love myself. And that's what this channel is actually about. I'm doing this every day. I strive to be my best self on all possible levels. And you're on a similar journey if you're still here and you haven't already flipped to something, silly and fun. So thank you. You are limitless. You are powerful. You are divine. And you can do it. So let's see, what else did I want to say? 'Cause and I love you. And I love you. I love myself and I love you. And I'm proud of you. And I encourage you, if you don't already do this, to get to know and to truly love yourself, because you're worth it. You are worth the energy and the time and the attention. And it might, if you've not done that before, it took me a few years to feel good with loving myself, because I felt the opposite. I felt unworthy and all kinds of things that weren't really me. They were things put on me. And I'm not blaming anybody who did that, because that's how they grew up or whatever. But learning to love myself has been such a beautiful gift, and it's changed my life, and it's changed how I see the world. And it does. If you've done that, I'd love to know where you are on your journey, if that resonates with you. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the cyber hug right now, Art. I'm giving each of you a cyber hug too. Yeah. Kaleem, welcome. Let's see. Don't you need independent comparison? I compare myself to my colleagues at work like all the time. Okay, and you didn't say like, don't you need independent comparison? Kaleem says, I compare myself to colleagues at work all the time. I suppose if you're looking at producing things and perhaps, but also if you strip away all that, what kind of effort are you bringing to the table? Are you putting your best if you're looking at work? That's a great example, because I did that. Okay. I would go to work and I would look around and go, okay, I'm working harder than anybody else. You know what? What did it get me? Nothing. I mean, it got me accolades and raises and stuff like that. Yes, it did. It did get that. All right. But when I started saying, I'm doing this for me, when I shifted that focus, okay, and I still did the good work, I actually did better work when I was just trying to be better than who I was yesterday. Because I know you might be limiting yourself by comparing yourself to your colleagues. You may be holding yourself down to that level. You may be able to do incredible things if you stop looking around and wasting your time on that and just put your 100% effort in, or as much effort as you choose. Then you're limitless. So you may be limiting your abilities by, what they say, we have a saying, water seeks its level. Okay. Maybe you can surpass all that and change things or do extra things or, create something new. And you may be limiting yourself by wasting your time looking around at everybody else. If you're doing your best, and you can check in and see, okay, what's everybody else doing? Okay. And then just keep going. That's how I believe, but you can do whatever resonates with you. Hi, Ja. Welcome. Thank you so much. Durbinman, welcome. Merry Christmas to you as well from Germany. Yes, I'll tell the cats. They're inside. I'm out in my car because everybody's still sleeping. And I'm so grateful. That is the biggest gift. I mean, I thought 6 months ago, I had again fallen back into my old habits of I overreacted on something, and then I thought my kids weren't going to talk to me again. So this is the biggest gift, that they're here and they decided to come and spend the holiday night, Christmas Eve with me, and it's such a blessing, and I'm so grateful. So yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah. Exactly. You've had your stuff, but it wasn't wasted. You took it and you're using it. Obviously, your comments are so wise all the time that, you're this or that. You took what happened to you and you're using it as fuel, and you're using it to inspire you to be who you really are, to pull away all of the distractions and the negativity, and to really release your essence, to just be yourself, be your soul. Yeah. What if I'm incompetent? Should I love my own incompetence? Well, you know what? Maybe you're in a different, maybe you should look for something that you're good at. I mean, I'm not saying quit your job, but I'm saying, maybe you're incompetent because that's not something you care about. I've done different jobs, and I find that the ones that I am good at are the ones I care about. And then the other ones, I kind of just phoned it in. I'm like, I don't really care. So maybe you need to search around and find something that you care about, that you love, and that resonates with your heart. And I'm not saying, again, don't quit your job until you have something lined up that it can sustain you, or that you believe can sustain you. But, that maybe that's, I don't know. But I still, even if you feel as though you're incompetent, you should you should figure out why what can you get better in. That's what I think, but that's just me. Danny, I don't know the key to success, but the key to failure is trying to please everyone. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about, yeah, that is true. I'm not a fan of Bill Cosby, but I do like that quote. That's awesome. Yeah. Hey, Derveenman, nice. Comparing only before a competition, not while competing. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I'm not sure. And Kaleem, I don't believe I'm incompetent only because I compare myself to competent people. Oh, okay. Well, you can always improve. I mean, there's always ways that you can improve. Maybe if you feel as though somebody does something better than you, ask them for their advice, or how they did it, or if that's the kind of space you're in. And maybe if it's not, maybe to be in a more nurturing environment, because there are toxic work environments where people are just competing against each other, and it's cutthroat, and that's not good for you either. I've been in both kinds, where people are supportive and they're like, oh, you want to get better? Okay, I'll help you. I'll show you how I do it, and I'll teach you, like mentorship. Or there's other ones where people will try to make themselves look better, so they'll cut you down. So I think it's about the type of space you're in, and sometimes we can't. Sometimes we have to stick in that job that is toxic, and that's, we have to do what we have to do. But finding a way to honor yourself and to be your best self in those situations, that can be a time for growth. Let's see. Kevin, I'm sure you don't suck at everything. You're great at being on this chat. So, so funny. I agree. Not a fan of Bill Cosby yet. The quote is remarkable. So true, Danny. Yeah. Alexis, hi. Flying Brian, Merry Christmas up to Canada. Yes, I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's great. It's nice here. Let me see what the temp is. Let's see. It's just at freezing. We're right at 0 Celsius and 33 Fahrenheit. That is the one, that and the boiling point, right? 100 Celsius and 212 Fahrenheit. Those are the two numbers I can transpose in from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Who the heck? Why is America on Fahrenheit? But whatever. Anyway, 0 degrees Celsius and 33 Fahrenheit. Here on the East Coast of the U.S. How is it where you guys are? Are you having a good day? Min. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Everything is going great. And hugs to you have cats, right? I meant to ask you. I think you said you do have cats, but hugs to you too. Oh, it started to snow yesterday. Very pretty. Yeah, I hope everybody can stay in and stay off the roads if it's snowy. Yeah, let me finish the rest of this because I wanted to share this with you. So, oh yeah. So then, all right. So when I was listening years ago, I was listening to someone I thought had my best interest at heart. And I thought they were a friend, and they were in a professional capacity as well. It was a strange situation. But at first, they were healthy and helpful. Their advice was healthy and helpful. So I listened to them and I said, oh, this has made my life better. This has made me a healthier person. I like that advice. I'm going to do it. And I started slowly trusting them 100%. But then eventually their advice slowly became unhelpful. And they slowly directed me to destroy every close relationship, which included not even having a house plant. Yeah, Derbeanman, I couldn't even have a fig plant back in the day. I remember I was totally alone. I had alienated. Yeah, I blindly trusted them, and I was not speaking to any of my family and wondering if we'd ever speak again because I took their advice, and it was on me. I take responsibility. And I had gone to the store and I bought myself a plant because I felt so lonely. I needed something in my life other than this person. And they berated me for getting a plant. That's how they were trying to make me so dependent on them. And luckily, I mean, I kept the plant. The plant kind of kept me going. And then I was able to break away from this person. It was really very unhealthy, but I didn't see it at the time because when you're in it, sometimes you just can't see the truth. And that's another reason I'm starting this channel, is for people who may need to have some truth, some realizations, and to understand the power that we each have within us. So yeah, so I did break away, and I dove into my dark night of the soul because I had nothing else. I mean, I had alienated everybody and did not think anybody from my family would ever speak to me again. And at that point, I didn't even want to, because I thought that they were the problem, and it was really me. So I was completely alone. But it was such a painful time. But I never would have done it on my own. So I thank that person. I thank that person for the destruction they caused in my life, because it caused me to get down to the truth of who I am, and I had to learn how to love myself. I had to get to know to love myself because I had nobody else. And it was very challenging, but it was also so necessary for my journey. You know, I don't know if you've ever had that, but it was wild. Yeah. Ooh, 20 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. Wow, Flying Brian, you must be up north. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, New Jersey. Yeah, tired of the snow. Oh, your Coco cat. Oh, nice. Love it. Yeah, Danny, it was diabolical. Yeah. There were stuff that was happening. I was under so much, it was like emotional abuse that I don't even know how I survived it. But thank God I did get the plant, because that really helped me. Isn't that wild? Like, yeah. Hey, Vic, welcome back. Good to see ya. XD. Okay. And by the way, I just saw a message retracted. Thank you so much to our moderator, Imran Hossain. Imran, Merry Christmas, and I hope you're having a great evening. Yeah, he does a great job moderating our chat, and he's also an SEO YouTube specialist who took our channel from 100 subscribers about a year ago to 3,400 something. Yeah, so thank you. Great job. Let's see. Yeah, Danny, so that person definitely thrived on putting others down respectfully. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the Bremen. Prime Rice. Nobody knows where they are, and all of us are here with you. How the tables turn. I know. It's so true, you know, and that's my goal, is to say you can sort of take stock in your life and take your power wherever you are, whatever you're doing, because we are honestly limitless and powerful and immortal. You know, we are souls in a body. So, and we're tied in with source, you know, and we have all that is on our side. God is on our side, you know, and there, our spirit guides and our angels are watching out for us every minute. And one of my prayers that I do every day is, I'm like, let me see all the ways that my guides and my angels are helping me, because they do it all the time. And most of the time we miss it if we're not paying attention. So that's another like level to this, which is just so beautiful. You're not alone, that's so comforting, right? Oh my God. Hold on. Here's a piece of, hot glue from last night from our crafting extravaganza. So Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm going to read that again, Prime, because that's a kind thing. Nobody knows where they are, and all of us are here with you. How the tables turn. Thank you. That is so sweet. I know this, and I want to thank you for being here because you're special. You know, I mean, the fact that you're okay with this deep stuff in a world where there's so much surface and external things, we're going within, and we're learning how to love ourselves, and it's a journey every single day because it's never over, which is so, you know, at first I'm like, oh my God, when will this be done? And no, it's like fun, you know, once you get to a certain level, it's really, it's a beautiful gift, and it's a beautiful life, you know. I think that was a movie. Yeah, it wasn't wasted. That's right, Kevin. So true. Flying Brian. Yeah, sometimes the things that break your heart end up fixing your vision. Woo, wow. That's a mic drop right there, Flying Brian. Yeah, yeah, okay. Imran, you're getting the love. Love from Germany. Yeah, Danny agrees with Prime. I agree too. Collins Show, welcome. Merry Christmas to you. Hey, Travis. Welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, oh, yes. Okay, Derbeanman, did you read my comment under your roller skate video where you say things need time? Yeah. And also, I missed the part about time, but I saw that you had a dream about those kind of roller skates that night. And I put in there, I think we may be quantumly entangled, quantum entanglement, because that is so true, you know, and all this stuff with physics is just, it's amazing how the spiritual stuff is tying in with the quantum physics. And I just love that because it's almost like proof that God is real, you know, and it's so beautiful. But yeah, if you want to restate what you said in something from the video that you wanted to share, I would love that. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, that's beautiful, Flying Brian. Nothing is more honorable than a grateful heart. Seneca, beautiful. Yeah, so I just want to recap here to the folks that aren't aware. I did a whole video, okay? And I've been journaling every day to my spirit guides, right? And since December 7th, I heard that if you write down 15 minutes and just spend and just say, oh, tell me whatever you want me to know, and just journal and don't even pay attention. So I spoke with them during the day and I said, if you're real, which I know you are, give me a sign that cannot be refuted that I haven't thought of in 5 or 10 years. So I said, how about those big fat tire roller skates? And then that was during the day and I was driving and I was like, I forgot about it. And then the next day I said, hey, you know, I haven't seen those fat tire roller skates. And I did a whole video on it. Look in the shorts. But and I thought my sister would bring them up, and she didn't. I go, hey, did you think of anything unusual today? And she goes, no, why? And I was like, oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. And I was kind of bummed out. I'm like, well, come on, guys. I thought you were real. Then my spin teacher the next morning, within 24 hours from writing it, he goes, we were talking about injuries. And one of the girls said, oh, my husband's injured. I don't know if he's going to the Christmas party. So we were going to have a Christmas party. I said, hey, is your husband coming? And she said, no. And all this stuff. So we were all sharing what our injuries had been, you know, like, my worst injury was this. She goes, he's still injured. I said, my worst injury. Other people said theirs. As we're walking out of the room, we almost didn't hear it because he was leaving and he was locking the door behind us. He goes, yeah, my worst injury. In 4th grade, I fell and knocked out all my teeth because I was roller skating on those big fat tire roller skates. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are here. It was like the most magical confirmation that I've ever gotten. It was so beautiful. And then Doreenman puts in the comments, he dreamed about these type of roller skates that night, but his were blue and they belonged to his sister. So cool. It's the universe, God, our spirits. Life is amazing, you guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, hey, Milton, welcome back. Okay, let me see what else we're having here. I just wanted to finish up my message and then we'll go on with our day, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, so back in the day, I was completely alone, not speaking to any of my family, wondering if I'd ever speak to them again. I faced my negative and false beliefs about myself and had to get to know and love myself and reparent my sweet inner child. Okay. And as the wise, loving, kind person I am today. And that was the biggest gift, is being there for our inner children. Everybody's been through hurt as children, and some people more than others. Some people have been abused as children, and our inner child still is within us. It's part of us. It's never going to go away. And sometimes I didn't really even realize that. So if you can be kind to yourself, and this helped me be kind to myself, because I was imagining that I was being kind to that inner child, and that was a lot easier than trying to be kind to adult me. If that makes sense. So maybe you can try that if you haven't done that. But and I'm here to share with you how I did it, and invite you to do the same for yourself. And I love you, and you can check out any one of the 600 videos on my channel, because that's why I do this channel, is because I just want to be here for you, and share my journey, because maybe you need to hear that. All right. Yeah, thank you so much. Hi, HSI. Yeah, thank you so much. I hope you have a great time, and have a great Christmas, everybody, and a good evening, and a good day, and a good morning. And thank you from myself to yourself. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Take care, everybody, and thank you, Imran. Great job. Oh, there we go.